Okay, students. So this is the heading: reactivity series and the fun. Why it is fun? Reactivity series is what? So reactivity series is a part of chemistry. So chemistry, in the subject chemistry, there are some chapters in which this series is involved, and we need to know the series properly, like atomic numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. We need to know the series properly, which is potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, lead, and then we can place the hydrogen, then copper, mercury and silver. So these are the things. So what is the importance of this series in the chemistry? Basically, this series has many of the application and basic concepts. Like in the hydrogen chapter, we need to know this. Why? I can explain after some time, and that explanation will give you the fun. How? So this is the reactivity series, whole reactivity series. Some of the elements are not there; they are placed between these or below this. So this is the basic elements we need to know. Now in hydrogen chapter, this series is present. This is from class 9. In electrochemistry, this is from class 10. This is the electrochemistry part, electrolysis. Then metallurgy from class 10. So in these chapters, this series are there. So now what is the reason behind explaining this series and how to remember the basic concepts? That is, this series is important. Why? So basically, in the hydrogen chapter, we have seen it. Potassium, sodium and calcium reacts with cold water to give hydrogen. Now the magnesium will react with hot water or steam, that will give hydrogen. Aluminium, zinc and iron will react with steam only to give hydrogen. Now the other products are basically how to remember? When the metals react with water in liquid state, the products will be hydroxides. So in liquid state, the product will be hydroxides. But when the steam is passed, that is in vapor state, that is in gaseous state, the product will be oxides. So this will be the basic thing. So okay, so these metals react with cold water. Magnesium react with hot water or steam. When magnesium reacts with hot water, that will give hydrogen plus hydroxide. When magnesium reacts with steam, it will give hydrogen and oxide. These metals will react with steam only, not hot water, not cold water. So that will give hydrogen plus oxide. But below hydrogen, that will not react. The metal below hydrogen will not react in any condition. So now we will give the examples, or we will give the explanation which will give you the proper fun, how to remember these things. নাও আই এম এক্সপ্লেনিং ইন বেঙ্গলি। আমরা যখন কি করি, ধর 3টে কি 4টে যারা আছে, 3-4জন স্টুডেন্ট বা যারা আছে একটা গ্রুপে, তারা নিজেরাই পড়াশোনা করছে, নিজেরাই করছে, তো তাদের কিছু করার দরকার পড়ে না। সো আমাদের তাদের সারাউন্ডিংসের পরিবেশ সবসময় শান্ত, সো দে রিঅ্যাক্ট উইথ কোল্ড মাইন্ডসেট। ওকে, কুল মাইন্ডসেটে তারা কাজকর্মগুলো করছে। নাও ম্যাগনেসিয়াম ভালো, বাট একটুখানি মাধ্যম না খেলে বা একটুখানি বকা না খেলে, লাইক হট ওয়াটার অর স্টিম, একটু ঝাঁঝালো কথাবার্তা, মার খাবি, এটা দেবো না ওটা দেবো না, স্টিম মাঝে মাঝে একটু থাপ্পড় খেলে, সো দ্যাট উইল রিঅ্যাক্ট ইন বোথ দ্য কন্ডিশন, বাট নট কোল্ড। দ্যাট ইজ নিজে থেকে ইন্টারেস্টেড নয় পড়তে বসার জন্য, বাট বকা দিলে বা কিছু করলে বসছে। So that will be the magnesium. Nature of magnesium is kind of this. Next, aluminium, zinc, iron. So বসবে না পড়তে। Then we have to slap, we have to beat. So this is the condition. Steam has to be passed on them, so they will react after that. But there is a kind of students, মেরে মাথা ফাটিয়ে দিল, কানে মেরে দিল, মাথায় মেরে দিল, পিঠে মেরে দিল, পা ভেঙে দিল, মাথা ভেঙে দিল, হাত ভেঙে দিল, they will not react, পড়তে বসবে না। In any situation they will not react. So those metals are, those students are copper, mercury, silver, like that. So basically these students are good, they are very much focused on their study, so their mindset is very good. Magnesium বসে, বাট মাঝে মাঝে একটু ডিস্টার্ব করে, বন্ধুদের কথায় হোক, কিসের কথায় হোক, মাঝে মাঝে একটু ডিস্টার্বিং সিচুয়েশন জেনারেট করে। সো একবার বকা বা স্ল্যাপিং, দ্যাট উইল গিভ দ্য রেজাল্ট, দ্যাট উইল গিভ দ্য রিয়াকশন। অ্যালুমিনিয়াম, জিঙ্ক, আয়রন একটু বদমাইশ, মানে ওদেরকে কি করতে হচ্ছে, তাহলে স্টিম পাস করাতে হচ্ছে, মানে মাধ্যম করেই বসাতে হবে। রিয়াক্ট করছে, এ আছে মেরে হাত পা ভেঙে দিল, কিছু করবে না, রিয়াক্ট করবে, দে ডু নট রিয়াক্ট। So copper, mercury, silver, but there is another fun thing. Copper, mercury, silver পড়তে বসেন, but they have some other properties like copper, silver, they are coinage metals, so they are used to make coins. So basically the fun things is copper, mercury, silver এখানে ফাংশন করছেন, এখানে ওয়ার্ক করছেন, but they have some other values. So none of these metals are completely inactive, they are active by their own way. So like us, like our students, so potassium, sodium, calcium, they are good in study, but copper, mercury, silver, these metals also have some uses, some useful characters are there in this part. So mercury is used in thermometer, we all know, barometer, thermometer, so we all know the advantages of using mercury in thermometer. So these are the things, these are the fun things about reactivity series. Now we can conclude. Top metals, they have high reactivity, this one have moderate reactivity, this one has very low reactivity, but in this reactivity part the main fundamental fact is the more reactive metal can displace the less reactive one, but less reactive one cannot displace more reactive one. That is, calcium can displace magnesium, but iron cannot displace magnesium from its salt solution. From its salt solution, calcium can displace magnesium, but iron cannot displace magnesium because iron is less reactive than magnesium. So basically these are the fun facts of reactivity series.